So we're going to be heading to Dr. Bryson's lab, the DLC, in this episode. I don't think that L-Core mission is time sensitive. It just sounded like a planet galaxy map scanning thing. I could be wrong. But before we go, I'm just going to upgrade this new pistol that we've got a hold of. Spend all our hard-earned money on this eagle. Oh, it's not. Oh, this will be pretty expensive. Ah, that's not too bad. Right, so let's see how it's improved. Okay, it's still not as heavy hitting as the phalanx, which is a little upsetting. And it's heavier. Oh no, that's because we put the barrel on it. Okay. But we can fire a bit more. It's not as accurate though. Okay, that is a little disappointing. But I'm happy with the faster rate of fire at least. Okay, so in terms of Dr. Bryson, who should we take with us? I think we're going to take Liara, just because I can't really remember who Dr. Bryson is, to be honest. Who's Dr. Bryson? My memory's failing me. Dr. Bryson is working on a classified project and needs help. Contact him in his lab on Citadel. My mind has just gone completely blank. So we'll take Liara because she's scientific. And maybe take Edie. Edie or Garrus. I don't know how much help Garrus will be with this. I really have no idea who to take. It might be one of those DLCs where we don't even get to take anybody, right? Like Aria's. Off to the lab. Yeah, it's just going to be us. Oh, we're going to get new squad mates, aren't we?
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley? Could you gather the Leviathan data for us?
Leviathan?
Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
Okay.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
Ooh. Music to my ears, Doc. So is Leviathan a Reaper? That's a very Reaper-ish name, right? Like a Final Fantasy summon. Ifrit, Shiva. Is that necessary? What? This is an optional thing, I hope?
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime.
Yeah.
Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Yes, Doctor. Where's this guy been for the last 2.5 games? Right? We needed you at the start of the first game. I have so many questions. This sounds like the most useful thing possible.
I could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war.
Me and Shepard
Now
are
with new
synced.
information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
Is he indoctrinated? What's going on?
No!
Dude!
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a CSEC alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, Edie.
Is the Doctor alive?
Take a
Please
look
tell
through
me
their
he's
files.
alive.
I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
If they've got Reaper tech here, then they're indoctrinated.
What's happening?
Yeah, good question.
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold.
Huh.
Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson. There was a loud noise.
No, no.
That was you shooting him.
Oh, he's dead.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You have to believe that.
Okay. It did seem noticeably different compared to people who were usually indoctrinated, because it was almost like he was being spoken through as a conduit rather than being indoctrinated. Where, yeah.
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Restrain him.
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it, get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something.
No way.
Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians
Yeah.
discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication.
Indoctrinated their
What
whole.
could have killed the Reaper in the first place?
Oh.
Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
Huh.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator. And it has them nervous.
Really?
If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Yeah. On these video messages, can you turn the exposure down or something? They're like blindingly bright. Yeah, Leviathan sounds like a threat in and of itself, right? But it could be useful. Huh. But were the Reapers afraid of it because it was a threat to them, or was it because it's a threat to the galaxy in general?
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may
Yep.
be relevant.
We've met the Krogan.
No, unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Okay, we've guaranteed got Edie with us. Okay. I don't know why I'm checking this now. Okay, we can upgrade something on Edie when we want. Before he died, Dr. Bryson requested help to locate Leviathan, a mysterious Reaper killer. Search Bryson's lab for clues. Well, is that like giant brain not a clue?
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper Killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
No, we can find him.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Okay, phew. I was worried I was going to miss out on stuff from not looking around. What the hell, Husk? Look, it's an evil bald guy. For God's sake, can we give the Husks some hair? What else have we got around here? Anything? We're obviously going to have to do some combat here at some point. A Drell? What the hell is that thing? Shurians. Yeah, what is this, like, giant thing there with the red eyes? Hana, Asari. Poor evil bald guy.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No. But we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Okay. Is there anything in here? Computer consoles.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
Yeah.
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
Got any other clues knocking around? Let's have a look around while we're here, right?
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That
Right.
data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. The hell does that mean?
That why he shot him in the heart? Man, maybe is this how the Reapers came upon their indoctrination technology? Maybe they captured the Leviathan of Dis, and their whole means of indoctrination is through the Leviathan. And if we were to get rid of the Leviathan, maybe that would stop the indoctrination. Probably not.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
Literally. Is his body still here?
Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Overconfidence is a swift and insidious killer, Shepard.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28.
Oh.
She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
Yeah, it's literally, that's why he shot him in the chest, I think.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the
Right.
timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with
Yeah.
Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
Yeah.
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search. Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Okay, the plot thickens. SMG mass pulse recoil. Rocks.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample with traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need EZO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
I like this a lot. I just like the investigation stuff. The Thorian, yeah. 17th of August 2185. The Thorian, a life form discovered on Feros, provides fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventionally intelligent life, it doesn't use mass relays. Prothean artifacts wouldn't interest it. Commander Shepard claims that Reaper enemies cultivated life to evolve along the lines they could predict. Using technology the Reapers controlled. The Thorian is an exception to that rule. It evolved to use organic tools rather than conventional technology. Leviathan must be somehow similar to have survived undetected for so long. The Thorian used pain conditioning to control its victims, using them as manual labor, or even as a man would use his own hands and fingers. Commander Shepard claims that Reapers do the same thing through a different process called indoctrination. Whatever Leviathan is, it must do something similar. Oh, this is fascinating, dude. Creature sightings.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source. Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding it now.
This is fascinating, dude. Nice. Oh, we can just leave. Okay. Oh. Headshot damage, right? Right, let's go and check upstairs. Is that where he was shot? I can't remember. Possibly. No. Another picture.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute.
Oh, there we go.
Take a look at that.
6581
I
something.
can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right. Let's get back to the datapad we found earlier.
Oh, which datapad was it?
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there, unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
And that's how the whole Batarian government got indoctrinated, right? Right? Okay, well, which datapad was the encrypted one? I'm just going to double check around here.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
Okay, that's all of them. Yeah, I mean, I guess it is like, to beat synthetics, maybe you have to be fully organic, right? Because you know how the Rachni were kind of perfect for this kind of thing because they don't use like ships that were built normally, right? Were the Protheans something like that as well? I'm not sure. I don't think so. The Collectors were a bit like that, weren't they? But, yeah. Oh, God, I nearly missed this.
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster's more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
Oh. Okay, hopefully I've not missed anything else. Let's go and input all this stuff. Leave me alone, head. I'll turn into Kratos. Okay, Reaper activities, ESO, Rachni, blackout crimes, creature sightings. Start with Reaper activities.
Reaper activity.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Yeah, sure.
Element 0 deposits.
Three possibilities.
Rachni activity.
Rachni activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Blackout crimes.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Alien sightings.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
What?
Reaper activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Okay. Alex Garneau is the best source of information about Leviathan. Search possible locations across the galaxy to find him. What locations would that be? So, have I done something wrong here? Am I just supposed to turn all of them on? Sorry, I thought he might have something to do with it for a second. What is that globe? Oh, is that a Krogan statue head? Okay. Guess we head back to the Normandy, yeah? Leviathan. Alright. Come on, Edie. So I wonder if this is the like most substantial DLC. I'm not sure. Just because the second game had 2 major mission-style DLCs, right?
Commander?
Okay, I'm just going to run over to Edie and Jeff. If they've not got any updated dialogue, I'll just presume that everyone else doesn't. Because we've only kind of initiated the mission.
Commander?
Hello, Shepard.
Yeah. We need to actually do one of the missions. Okay, I love little kind of detective readathon things like that. Yeah, just fascinating, like, you know, things that would have evolved to use organic means of space travel and stuff. Like, yeah. Fascinating. Oh, right, we've got a bunch of new places to go to. There's Thessia. Oh, well, when I say a bunch, I mean 2. Scan for Dr. Garneau in the Shrike Abyssal and in the Crescent Nebula. Let's go to the nearest one first, I guess. The one without Reapers in, I guess, right? Okay. Is it here or is it in an adjacent star system? Berigale. Oh, Ilium! Okay, we don't need to read stuff here. Wait. Where's the mission? Oh, wait, did it say I had to scan for him? Okay. Do I literally have to scan for him? Let's just check how many star systems are here. No, it's just 2, but it is in Tasail. So Ilium, I guess, would be a good place to start. Or can we actually land on Ilium? No.
I found something.
Yep. I mean, you'd think it would be on Ilium, right? I guess it would give them a chance to reuse the assets, I guess. Liquid assets. 33%. Leave it out, Reapers. Okay, wasted that. Oh man. Aha! Tukria. Named for a legendary Asari archer from Thessia's Iron Age. Tukria is an asteroid large enough to qualify as a dwarf planet, or, as some term it, a mesoplanet. Its gravity is sufficient to give it a spherical shape. Developed for nickel and diamond mining, Tukria was abandoned before the Reapers reached the system. Its facilities are now dark and cold. Search unsuccessful. No active power source or evidence of recent habitation. It is unlikely Dr. Garneau will be found here. Continue your search.
Garneau is not located in this system.
Thanks. That was great. Okay, off to the Shrike Abyssal. That was weird. Didn't even get like a red herring mission. Right? So we have been here and scanned already, so let's just check if it's in the other system. Yeah, it's in Thal. Where we've not been apparently. Alta Kiril, a garden planet. Alta Kiril is a garden world on the outer edge of its star's habitable zone. The planet is largely frozen, yet it features native dextro-amino acid-based life in its lower latitudes. These species evolved to withstand periodic freezing and compensate for the cold with spectacular population explosions during the long, mild summers. Hardy, independent-minded Turians colonized the planet. The Quarians briefly considered contesting them, but were daunted by the virulence of the planet's infectious life during the growing season, not to mention the colonists who had ties to warlords elsewhere in the Shrike Abyssal. Alta Kiril's citizens were wiped out by Reaper bombardment despite the planet having a reasonably high population, which would usually make it a candidate for harvesting. Allied intelligence suggests that the colonists kept anti-space defense weaponry in population centers, so the Reapers limited their risk by destroying the threat and moving on. 13.5 million population pre-invasion. Capital Estivus, Iraq. I thought it was going to be there for sure. Garan. Garan is the innermost planet of the Thal system, which is less than 2.56 million kilometers from its K-class parent star. Temperatures on the sunward side of this tidally locked planet reach more than 2800 Celsius, boiling away Earth and stone. These gases are then carried away by wind from the hottest point to the zone where temperatures are cool enough for the gaseous mixture to recondense, leading to the unusual weather phenomenon of rains of rocks. Garan remains largely unexploited by commercial interests as the heat of the star tends to ward off all but well-funded collection ships like those so-called Inferno class that mine Ezo near energetic stars. Garan doesn't appear to have Ezo, and its other elements are not worth the setup cost. Nothing? Serrate. A large terrestrial, Serrate's methane-rich atmosphere might be mistaken for that of a true hothouse planet. However, some terraforming corporations have targeted it for development since Serrate has already given rise to some cyanobacteria in the liquid water that can be found near its poles. There's some evidence that the planet has been fluctuating between methane-heavy and oxygen-heavy atmospheres for several million years, each cycle dependent on the nutrients in the ocean that led to bacterial growth or crashes. Star charts catalogue several scientific stations studying Serrate, but all appear to have been destroyed by the Reapers. Yeah, this feels like a DLC galaxy, right?
Signal confirmed.
Because these planet descriptions are a bit more detailed. Thank you very much. Cercio. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Cercio's many moons were developed along with the colonization of Alta Kiril. It's believed that the majority of them were military in nature, a common theme among Turian colonies. Specifics a few: Alta Kiril's government kept its records classified and the Reapers have systematically destroyed the installations here. Okay, there must be something in the asteroid belt then. Yeah, hello, I see you. Verits. Yeah. Verits is a large, stony asteroid in the Thal system's Rakari belt. There are no records of its colonization, but it's included on star charts as it's well known by astronomers on Alta Kiril, who could observe it with low-power telescopes during certain portions of its orbit. This must be it. Search unsuccessful. No active power source or evidence of recent habitation. It's unlikely Dr. Garneau will be found here. Continue your search. Bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Bollocks can be used in a myriad of ways. Okay, the Vulture Labour Team. Tyrix, one of the largest objects in Thal's asteroid belt, is a metallic asteroid with an iron-nickel core under a rocky olivine mantle. It's possibly a remnant of a protoplanet prevented from forming into anything bigger by gravitational disturbances from Cercio. Okay, great. So, I didn't do enough combinations of stuff when we were on the Citadel. I'll come back for Kaizel. Do not worry. Alright, guess we have to go back. I guess you just have to do different combinations of stuff. Alright. ED magically appears. Hello, head.
Alien sightings?
Five possible systems.
Oh, do we have to just do each one individually?
Blackout crimes?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Rachni activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Blackout crimes?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Element 0 deposits.
Five possible systems.
Ouch.
Reaper activity.
Three possibilities. Five possible systems.
Wait, does that determine what appears on the Normandy map?
Reaper activity.
Let's just do that again.
Five possible systems.
Element 0 deposits.
Three possibilities.
Okay, let's just see if all of that has appeared on the map. Come on now. Right, where has appeared? Nowhere. What? Oh yeah, it has. Castellon Rift. Maybe this had. Maybe I just didn't see it. Okay, it's in the ISO system. Have I been here before? I'm sure I have. Castellon. Elatha. Partholon. I don't remember these planets. Oh, I remember that actually. Essenossus. Well, that's far away. Okay, we'll read these ones. It's quite a lot of planets. Is that a garden planet? Arvuna. Yeah. Interesting. Arvuna, a moon of Drannen, is classified as a water world because oceans of ice cover 90% of its surface. Besides prodigious sea life, Arvuna is home to a host of venomous arthropodal pests in the tropical zone with metallic carapaces similar to those found on Palaven to resist radiation coming from Drannen's magnetosphere. There are several well-shielded human colonies on Arvuna, although they are alienated from the Council and politically insignificant to the Traverse and Terminus systems. The Reapers have yet to reach Arvuna, concentrating instead on the Balor system. While this cuts off Arvuna off from the cluster's mass relay, it is at least some evidence that the Reapers can't be everywhere at once. Population of nearly 1,948,000. Capital is Assar. Drannen. A sizable hydrogen-helium gas giant, just on the far side of its pale yellow star's frost line, Drannen is known for its spectacular storms. At least 3 persistent observable spots, actually cyclonic and anticyclonic storms, have lasted for over 544 years, significantly longer than Jupiter's Great Red Spot. The largest of these spots, the Ishna, has consistently held a diameter over 3 times that of Earth. Drannen has 44 moons. 2 of them are of special interest to the Citadel Committee on Habitable Worlds. The first, Arvuna, is a life-bearing world that has already been colonized. The second, Alea, is slowly being terraformed into an ammonia-based world for Volus populations. That's so fascinating that you could have moons that were garden planets that could support life, and you'd have several worlds there. Fascinating. Agnin. A hothouse planet, Agnon's scorching clouds of methane and sulfur dioxide give the planet a pale green colour in visible light. The SO2 from volcanic activity rains down as sulfuric acid in the upper atmosphere, but this is boiled away before the liquid reaches the surface. Agnon's harsh environment has prevented exploration by anything except probes. Right, we've got a little one here. Shasu. Shasu is a dwarf planet that is believed to have been ejected from Agnin during a giant impact with another planet-sized body. At the time, a magma ocean covered much of Agnin's surface. The liquid rock sprayed into space, where it coalesced and cooled over millions of years. It's theorized that during this cooling, Shasu orbited Agnin, but was eventually pulled from that orbit by the gravity wells of other planets, primarily Drannen. Today, Shasu is relatively temperate with a light hydrogen-helium atmosphere that attracts spacers who use its atmosphere to refuel. Its crust composition is similar to Agnin, evident in its high sulfur content. Alformus. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Alformus has had its helium-3 refueling stations destroyed in an attack by Grow Zero, an anti-population terrorist group that wanted to stop further immigration to Arvuna. A consortium of Arvuna-based corporations are currently rebuilding the stations. Interesting. Grow Zero, they don't want more population there. Alliance Advisory. Alformus is not considered vital to the stability of the ISER system. Civilians working on the Helium-3 platform shouldn't expect Alliance military intervention in case of kidnapping or other violence. Sheer. A remote rock planet caped in ice. Sheer, caped in ice, Sheer has been exploited by Arvunan corporations for its minerals, home to gold veins used in spaceship shielding as well as jewelry, and cobalt deposits used in high tensile alloys. Sheer's resources show no signs of being exhausted anytime soon. A light gravity helps keep the planetary exportation process cheap. Okay, we've got something on the exterior as well, which is where it should be. No, Tungauta. The outermost planet of the ISO system, Tungauta is remote and largely unexplored. Its carbon dioxide atmosphere has long since frozen into fields of dry ice. Okay, there must be an asteroid or something. Aha!
I found something.
Mahavid.
We have located Garneau.
No way. Mahavid is a metallic asteroid in the very sparse Nahata Belt. It has a high nickel and iron content in the form of camosite. The rights to mine Marhavid belong to the TGES Mineral Works, who sell their products primarily to the colonists of Arvuna. A close flyby reveals light emanating from its facilities. Population of 152, pre-invasion estimates. So we must be going to Arvuna after this, right? We must be. Okay, we're taking Edie just because she's been useful so far. And I'm going to take Liara because she's a scientist. I'm going to rock our new gun. The Eagle. Liara, yeah, you can stick with the Acolyte and the Tempest. Edie, you go with the Scorpion. I've got 4 points, so I'll save those for the max level of Armor Pierce. You've got 5 points. Recharge speed or incapacitate organic enemies. Yeah, let's take the organic enemies. Liara, you've not been out for a few missions. Warp ammo capacity or headshot damage. Duration or 150% more damage to targets before stasis breaks. I think the duration, it's only worth like 2 seconds, but that's pretty good stasis strength. Yeah, let's take that. Let's go. Cortez.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
The brief.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Do we have any more information on what Leviathan could be?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
But it is Garneau, Dr. Bryson's associate, that we are looking for.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
Probably.
Agreed.
Yeah, we can't let it hide for long. I mean, you might need its help after all.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated. Just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Seriously?
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Yeah.
Take us in.
Okay, so we're going to get rumbled at some point here, I think. Unless the base has already been taken down, which is a distinct possibility.
Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
Yes, Commander.
Yep, they're both using their special pistols. Let's get your ammo going. Alright, I'm gonna make a hard... No, I can't save. Fabulous. Lens flares, anyone?
Scouting party.
That
Oh,
sounds larger than
what?
the term scouting party would suggest.
Great. Another one. Billy.
I'm on it.
Get Garneau before the serious troops arrive.
The people in this facility will be scared.
Yeah, you don't say. We're getting some pretty tough enemies right off the bat here. What was that? Was that her decoy blowing up? Probably. Where's my mini game?
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. All guests need to sign in at reception.
They're just chilling in here. This is weird.
This doesn't feel right.
Indoctrinated? Yeah, 100%. The Leviathan's controlling them all. Otherwise they might have attacked by now if they were Reaper indoctrinated. I'm not sure.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
That will be. Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you? Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
Okay.
You don't seem worried about those Reapers. You know something I don't?
TGS Mineral Works is a small to mid-level supplier of tungsten to the galaxy.
That's not what I meant.
Are you familiar with the applications of tungsten?
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. It would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau. Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken. And now, we're done. Step away. Step away. You don't belong here.
Shepard, I doubt we're going to get any more out of them.
Let's look around. Carefully.
It's nice that a DLC actually has dialogue from the squad mates, right?
He was living in the ducts. Where is he now? Safe, locked up. He can't hurt us now.
Dr. Triffin, your appeal is denied. Your resources are cut off and you've been reassigned. Clean out your office and report to Dr. Lan. There'll be no further discussion on this matter.
Excuse me.
You don't belong here.
Yeah, it feels like they're all being controlled by the Leviathan, right?
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. Proud providers of tungsten since 2162.
You can't be in here.
But I am.
I will call security.
The tests reportedly pushed the subject past his emotional breaking point. The subject is currently in a catatonic state and being treated in hospital. All further tests planned for this subject have been cancelled. Moving forward, a new secret screening process will be put in place to prevent similar delays. Zombies.
The people seem fearful. It is difficult to determine why.
We need to fix the elevator.
Repair terminal activated.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
What have you heard? Did he die?
Yes, it was an accident, but he died.
And what do you think about that?
I'm looking for a Dr. Garneau.
I don't know what you mean.
Repairs initiated. Elevator offline.
Access granted. Security log. Past 7 days. Jan Randall, Alex Garneau, Stephen Bragg and Fiona Triffin, so he is here.
The security log for the elevator said Garneau was here in the last week. Why would they lie about that?
No idea. Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
Uh-oh. After comparing the stomach contents of Varen from 8 different regions, we must reevaluate our current understanding of their feeding practices. Okay. Mineral lab. What are you guys doing? Asari, Turian?
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
Have you seen Dr. Garneau?
You shouldn't be here.
Yeah,
Evolutionary implications of human biotics. That's strange.
I see a trend among the miners. They appear to be doing everything but mining.
Note to staff, this new crossbreed appears harmless and would be inconspicuous in an office environment. However, it's exceedingly dangerous. Use extreme caution when working with all 3rd generation plants. Yeah, it seems like this Leviathan is not something we'll be able to benefit from, I guess.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
The pain threshold before psychosis is too high.
What if the pain stimuli is applied more quickly?
Interesting. We should look into that.
It's almost as if the
Days for complete global starvation. It's the merciful route.
Absolutely. That's the data to use.
this Leviathan is planning to take over the galaxy itself. Hey.
Turn back. You don't belong here.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
There will be no turning back.
TGS Mineral Works has an eye on the future. Cutting-edge research drives us.
Attention. Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson, it's Garneau. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garneau out.
So he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yes, we just need to input it at the security terminal.
Maybe the Reapers actually negotiated with this Leviathan. And the Leviathan is the way that the Reapers control everyone. Maybe they bartered with him. Maybe, yeah. Getting that kind of feeling.
You shouldn't be here.
Personnel review. Jeremy Brown, Sector E Maintenance. Since applying recent feedback, your work has shown a vast improvement. Your work with the corrupted skin samples we acquired was impressive. You're being given a promotion and a raise in security access level. Thanks for your hard work. This review is confidential. Employees are encouraged not to leave reviews in view of others.
Personnel ID. Huh.
Turn back, Commander.
Commander?
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Yeah, I do.
Denied.
Oh.
TGS Mineral Works is
thought we did. I thought we just picked that up. Guess we go to the other one first. All these people are going to turn violent at some point, right?
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
Oh.
Punch in Garno's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
The ship dropped him off a week ago.
It appears he had full access at one point before going into hiding.
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
Garneau was heading to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the med bay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low security, all access area. The med bay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
I have the file number.
Let's go get Garneau.
Okay, we've got some access to other places as well now, right?
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
ID 231-95.
Access granted.
Crew quarters. The quality of the ore samples from Sector 4 are tapering off. As of the 15th of January 2175, that area will begin decommissioning procedures. Head of Mining Operations, Del Kloesmeyer. Nice. "23rd of December 2178, Andrea, I'll miss you. I miss you. Why won't you return my emails? Your mother is very ill and needs to see you. I love you. Come home soon, Dad." Yeah, everyone's unilaterally brainwashed. Or not brainwashed, I guess. Just being controlled, I guess? I don't know, they seem to have some autonomy.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
But they all sound so similar. So it's weird, it's tricky. I don't know whether... I mean, it doesn't necessarily have similarities to the Reaper indoctrination, right? Because the Reaper indoctrination isn't as all-encompassing as this, I suppose. Just because it eventually kills the host, right? The Reaper indoctrination. So maybe this is slightly different, or maybe they killed the Leviathan, learned it from it, or negotiated with it and used its methods. But I am going to have to leave the episode there, guys. Because we've just got over the 50-hour mark. Yeah, this is really interesting. I'm really enjoying this. I like it when we don't have to just run in guns blazing, and we can just kind of piece things together a bit of a slower pace. I do quite like that. Okay, we'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. We'll continue with Dr. Bryson's DLC in the next episode. And just remember, everybody, never trust an on-crate. I'll see you next time.